Hello there, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you are tuning into Just Be Tarot. I am going live to see what's coming up for the weekend ahead. What is going on for the weekend coming up? I feel like there's going to be a lot going on, a lot of energy. Shuffling for the overall energy right now. See what Spirit has in store for us this weekend. Speaking of spirit, I hope everybody has that holiday spirit. It's coming up fast. I hope you're spending a lot of time with family and friends, getting together, sharing some joy, passing it along. Can all use it right now, I feel. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to hear? What is the energy that they need to know is coming into their energy? What is the overall energy of this reading, Spirit? What do we have for our collective? What do we have, Spirit? What is it that they need to know? What is it that the collective needs to know for their greatest good? Thank you. Okay. So we got the yin moon, which is feminine energy. It says accept help. And I'm giggling because it's so hard for people to accept help or ask for help and accept it without trying to give something in return. It's like, I don't know what it is where we conditioned that, in order to get help, we can't just do things out of the kindness of our hearts, that people aren't programmed like that normally. A lot of people are. A lot of people want to help others. Sometimes they don't know the outlet in which to do it, though. So sometimes it's hard for people to know how to help others or go about helping others without the knowledge. Who needs help? How do I get a hold of them? How do I come across without them being offended? All those kinds of things step into, people wanting to help others, especially this time of year. People do want to help. So if you need help, accept it. I also heard it might be a time for you to be vulnerable. Sorry, my knee just hit this and I shook a little bit. Time for vulnerability. Maybe you have been closed off from people. Maybe you're going through something. The holidays can be very triggering for people. And there's no reason why you can't say no to people. Why you can't disengage from some holiday gatherings, or you know what, I don't want to do that. And I know it's hard, especially if you are living with your family, or you kind of feel like you're obligated because your parental units are telling you you have to do something some way, and you have to listen to them. But maybe if you express to the adults in the situation how you're feeling, or parents, if you feel like your kids are resisting, there might be a reason behind it, why they are acting the way they are. So maybe you just want to touch base with them and, have a discussion, and know where they stand on what's going on, and what they're feeling, and how they're taking this all in. The holidays are stressful for adults. Why wouldn't we think it's stressful for children? So it's just kind of like, you check in on the young people who might be feeling just as stressed out and overwhelmed as any adult is right now. Okay, so accept the help. Try to give help where you see it. But yeah, making yourself vulnerable at this time. And I just keep hearing vulnerable, so I feel like that's going to show up in the reading as well. But it's time that we need to put our guard down and know that there are people out there who truly have our best interests in mind. They're not doing it for anything other than they might want to be making themselves feel better or feel good. Like they're giving. They're not holding it over your head. They're not trying to, have any other um, motive but to actually help you. Okay, so then we got the moon's wisdom, take the lead. So I feel like you're going to be in a situation where you are going to be um, asked to be spotlighted for something. Um, this could be at work, this could be at home, but I feel like it's going to be like in, it could be in a role that you play in your family. Like maybe you are asked to put together the Pollyanna or you know, maybe you're asked to take down the Christmas presents or whatever. I feel like you're going to be put in charge of something. It might not be some big overwhelming project that, you are thinking, but it could be you're asked to take on a leadership role of some kind. Maybe you're asked to, that maybe the kids want to sit on Santa's lap this weekend. Maybe he's in your town. And, you know, you're asked to take the leadership role in taking the kids to the mall to see Santa or sit on their lap, or maybe you are helping your kids write a letter to Santa with their list of things. I mean, it could be numerous things that you could be asked to do or asked to take the lead in and step up your role in a situation. Maybe you are in a position where people hear you and are on um, a platform where people pay attention to you, where people um, really care about what you think. So maybe you are asked to use your wisdom for a certain situation, a certain um, you know role, or I keep saying role. So it might be maybe you are faking it till you make it. You're taking on an actual role. Maybe you're getting the lead in a play is what I just heard. I keep saying role, so I'm like feeling like that it's maybe it has something to do with taking a role in something. Um, but yeah, taking the lead, taking uh, you might just know more than other people. You might be in a position where it's, yeah, you have to step up and show people what to do. Maybe it's training, maybe it's, you know, something else. Maybe you're the only one who has the knowledge of it, but it's time for you to, embrace that. Embrace that leadership quality that you have. People want to hear you. People want to listen to you, and you have all the skill it takes to be able to do that. The opportunity wouldn't be there if Spirit didn't think that you could do it. All right, so let's move on to tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Take that one, put these back, is what I heard. I'm shuffling for the collective. What do they need to know? Thank you. All right, before it gets to be. Something fun is coming up. I feel like there is something feminine energy, like, this moon. This moon is coming up. Ugh, hold on. Okay, so we do have a full moon this weekend. Um, so pay attention to that because we're definitely getting a lot of energy here about the moon coming. Full moon in Gemini is happening this weekend. So this is definitely a sign saying, pay attention to this full moon. It's an important one. It's going to it's about communication and um, you know trying to it's about a lot of change. I feel like changes is a lot. There's so many things happening right now with the Mercury in retrograde, with Mars in retrograde, this cold moon, that's what they're calling it, and there are 3 new moons in December. So there's a lot of energy happening right now. So this moon is going to be an important time to to be energized. Get your energy. If you're feeling like you've just worn out, you're totally um like I've been feeling run down lately. So I just feel like there's a lot of people feeling like that right now, run down. Um, the energy is really high and it's really getting to those who might be empaths that are just feeling like you're run down, you're exhausted, you don't know why. But it's because there's so many changes coming in and the the planetary movements are just it's all bearing down on us right now and all that energy is out there and we're really feeling it this time of year. Okay, so you're being asked to stay strong in these situations. Changes are inevitable. Okay, so it's really important to stay strong. I feel like you are going to be, somebody might be masking something from somebody or keeping something from a person. I'm hearing be careful with that because it's inevitable that it's going to come out. The truth, whatever it is that you're masking, if you're keeping a secret, um, I don't feel like it's gonna be a earth shattering secret. Maybe some of you are keeping a secret that like maybe you're in the beginnings of pregnancy and you don't want anybody to know it just yet. You're not ready to tell everybody. Like that kind of stuff. It's a secret for everybody's best interest. um is what I'm hearing. It's not um you know something that's going to be detrimental, at least for most people. Okay, so we had the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's new, not just love, but new emotions that you're feeling is what I'm hearing. You just start feeling you find yourself in your feels is what I'm hearing. Like you're finding yourself like you're more emotional than usual. You are I feel like with this Ace of Wands and this Knight of Cups, it's like you feel like you're a super passionate person. Okay, that's not going to change. That's in reverse right now, but that is who you are. You're a passionate person, creative, intelligent, spontaneous. But right now, you are don't have as much fire as you have emotion. You are feeling very emotional in your feels. You might have had something happen over the holidays. Maybe the holidays make you emotional. Maybe you're watching too many Hallmark movies. They make me emotional. So I just feel like a lot of you guys are in your feels. Like I said, empaths are picking up a lot of this energy and is making you quite emotional. And I feel like you don't know where to place it. Well, I don't think a lot of people do. So maybe if you're feeling over emotional, maybe you can put that into some creative things. Um, maybe if you had a creative outlet that you had years ago, maybe you can dust that stuff off, bring out that easel and start working. Maybe, get guitar out of the case and start playing. I feel like, though, putting that emotion into something is going to be very helpful for you. Okay. I'm also seeing that you might be separated from somebody that you care about, or you might be spending the holidays away from somebody that is, um, from somebody that you care about. Maybe you're traveling to see this person, or this might be the start of a new relationship. Traveling, that you're going to see somebody. Maybe you're going to be planting, like taking root somewhere, like starting your foundation off somewhere else. Maybe you're moving, you're traveling, decide that this is where you want to live from now on, and you're starting to plant roots, make a foundation, is what I'm hearing or seeing. Um, you might have to travel to get there. You might be traveling for the holidays. And I feel like this weekend, I feel like you're going to spend a lot of time in the car, a lot of errands. Um, it might be like, maybe you are going to see a loved one, or somebody's traveling, coming home from school, or something along those lines. You've been separated from somebody, and you're going to reunite, is what I'm getting. I got it. Whoop. Oh, so you're holding on to something. Let's clarify this. Holding on, saving. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this Four of Pentacles for this weekend. Saving, holding on to something. Spirit, what do you mean about this Four of Pentacles for the collective? What do you mean about this Four of Pentacles? What's going on with this Four of Pentacles for the collective for this weekend? Four of Pentacles, thank you. Four of Pentacles. For this weekend for the collective. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you're finally setting you're releasing your mind, your anxiety that you've had in regarding somebody, a divine masculine, this King of Wands energy. You're releasing, you've been holding on to an energy. I feel like it's anxiety, or maybe you're meeting somebody or holding on, like this masculine energy. You have some kind of anxiety regarding it. Anxiety regarding um this masculine, divine masculine energy, this King of Wands energy. Now, King of Wands energy is super energetic. They are like somebody that everybody loves, somebody who's charismatic, really, really good looking, lovely on the inside and outside, knowledgeable, can have small talk or deep conversation. Um, Everybody loves them. Everybody who knows them loves them. And everybody who doesn't know them loves them. They just don't know it yet. Like, King of Wands energy is very, very energetic. And I feel like you have this nervousness about this. You had this anxiety about that you're holding on to regarding this divine masculine. And you're releasing that energy, and it feels like this big burden has been lifted from you. Um, Now, I don't know why this burden has lifted. Maybe you've been doing some healing work on yourself. Um, but it's like you were holding on for so long, and you're finally releasing this, and you're moving forward. this King of Wands energy. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which means maybe this King of Wands energy is somebody that you're meant to be in a relationship with, or you are in a relationship with. Somebody that is going from being single to being coupled up or in a relationship, or being a partner to somebody, because the Nine of Coins in the upright is being fully independent, but it's like now you're a partner with somebody. So this King of Wands energy might be who you're partnering up with. I feel like you are feeling more comfortable, obviously, because you had all that anxiety. It's like now, like again, with the vulnerability. I feel like maybe you let your guard down because of this Eight of Swords energy being in the reverse. You've let your guard down. Maybe you had a deep conversation. Maybe you went over some things. Maybe you went from not knowing where you stood in a relationship to putting a label on it, or knowing that you're being exclusive or something along those lines. Let's see what else, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. There's something that you wanted to see clarity on for this weekend. Something that you need clarity on, something that you have been questioning. That could be a number of things. Something that you are questioning for this weekend. Yeah, there's opportunities coming in. Oh, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the King of Wands in the upright. Yeah, I feel like maybe the Queen of Wands was having a little bit of anxiety. Maybe that's what you're seeking clarity on. Maybe that Wands energy is coming together this weekend. But I feel like there might be a little hiccup. There's a choice that you need to make that you haven't made yet. You've been him-hawing about it. The Lovers was also called the choice card at one time. So this could be a choice that you have to make, but you have been him-hawing on it and you haven't made it. Might be a sign that you need to make this choice. This could also be a sign that you are on the outs with your partner, or you might be having a hiccup or hitting a road bump right now. So you might need to work on that, because there are opportunities for you to do so if you feeling that way. Of course, it's free will. You don't need to work on it if you're not called to work on it, but there will be opportunities for you guys to work on that relationship, or to see what kind of, like, if you need to make a decision or a choice, there's going to be opportunities that you can see are coming in, maybe downloads or signs, so make sure you're paying attention to those as well. Yeah, something is blocking you this weekend. This might be, I feel, your mental state. Some of you just aren't in the Christmas spirit, and that is fine. But try not to let it get to you. You're feeling like you're in a stalemate, like you're having a hard time handling it, and I feel it in my soul. There's a lot going on. I feel like there might be some shadow work you need to do, that you need to work on, to not to get in the Christmas spirit. I feel like it's not just going to be that easy, like in 2 weeks it's just going to heal itself and whoa, you're singing jingle bells. But I do feel like this is a time for you to start working on yourself and why you're feeling the way you do right now. I feel like it's important for you to realize that and to pinpoint it so you're able to work on it and move forward from the stagnancy. Because I feel like what the picture I'm getting is this mountain that is holding you back. It's like you're going along and then you hit this mountain and you don't know how to get around it. So I feel like there's a blockage for you of some kind. So that might resonate with something. Maybe there's something to do with mountains because I just clearly saw a mountain. So maybe you're going to the mountains for the holidays, or you live in the mountains, or you're traveling to the mountains, because I do have this travel card. Let's see if there's anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to a couple of messages from Spirit from another oracle deck. Okay. So, I have a couple of oracle decks that I'm going to sort through. Alright, Spirit, I am shuffling for the collective. What messages do they need to know from this oracle deck? This deck is called Blank Slate, and it has like some messages that you might need to know for this weekend. Let's see, Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Thank you. What are we going to work on for the weekend, Spirit? What is it that they need to know? Okay, so the first card to come out was distract yourself for a while. Okay, so like I said, some of you might not be feeling it, so maybe to shut things out for all that holiday hubbub, maybe you need to go to the movies, forgive yourself. One of the hardest things to do is forgive yourself. Clean up your social media accounts. Maybe some of these people in your energy are wiping you out because they're sucking your energy away. Prioritize your mental health. Yeah, see, I mean, this is kind of saying distract yourself, clean up your social media, start creating boundaries. Only let in the people that you want to and who care about you and recognize you. Watch some comedy. There you go. Turn off the Hallmark Channel and turn up some comedy. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else does the collective need to know? Thank you. Do something to help the environment. You know I love that one. Me being an earth sign. Do something to help the environment. Get out there. You know, there's a lot of crafts you can do for the holidays that are, you know, you can upcycle things and make presents and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to spend a dime on the holidays. So maybe that's something fun that you can do. Upcycle, recycle, reuse. Love all of it. Now I am going to shuffle this deck, and this is a couple of messages from your the person that you're thinking about. So let's give this a little shuffle. All right, Spirit, what messages from this deck does the collective need to hear? What message do you need to hear? Thank you. I bury myself in work to forget you. So like I said, this is the person that you're thinking about currently. Shuffling for the collective, Spirit. Shuffling for the collective. What else do they need to know? Thank you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Sounds like somebody wasn't being accountable. What else? This is for the person that you guys are thinking of. Thank you. I wish things could be different. You just see the light flicker? Some energy is with us. I wish I could share my good news with you. Well, why not? Pick up the phone. What are they waiting for? All right, is there anything else before? Thank you. I wish I could take back my words. And then we have, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So you might have done something more for another person than you even realize. You might have had them grow spiritually or intellectually and change their lives in some way, shape, or form. So, which is amazing to know that you might have changed somebody. All right, so let's move on to our concluding message. Usually I don't do a concluding message with these lives like this, but I'm feeling like you guys need it. I was drawn to do a concluding message, so let's see if there's a message in here that Spirit needs you to hear, since I was drawn to. Thank you. Okay, so we have 21. This card is called Merriment. What joy, what glee beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. You never know what tomorrow holds. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Our ancestors were very aware of the day-to-day dangers. A hunting trip could go wrong, or a disease could wipe out an entire village. Did you see the light flicker again? Perhaps that is why celebrations were such grand affairs. They were reminders of to enjoy life when you could. What our ancestors didn't have are the opportunities we have today. It's never been easier to seek high education, start your own business, or move away to a faraway place. Imagine what our ancestors would have done if so many paths to success and joy were available to them. This card guides you to act on the things that bring you joy. Start a business if that aligns with your soul, or switch careers. Sign up for vocal training, or retire early to spend more time with your family. Merriment has come to you because your soul is yearning for more moments of happiness that you're not getting in your current position. Change. Do what makes you happy. Do what you're being called to do. I feel like this is very Eight of Cups energy. Like, if you have a calling, walk towards it. Even if everything seems a-okay and you're feeling like there's a hole in your heart and you're just not complete, walk towards it and at least give it a chance. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then go back. But at least feel it out. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. And hopefully next time you guys will join in more. You know, I love that. And I can't wait. I look forward to it. All right. So I talk to you guys soon, and we'll have a good weekend. It's going to be a busy